What's up everybody, I'm Alex, and in this video I'm going to talk a little bit about my first impressions from the recently announced Huawei P40 Pro. Let's start with the design. Of course, just in style like other Huawei phones, this one is also with glass back, glass front, and it feels very high-end, very premium in the hand. It will come in various different colors for different regions, of course, except the US, sorry guys, but yeah, this is the situation here. I have the white version that looks pretty nice in my opinion, and it gets pretty nasty if you're not using it with the included silicone case in the package. Also in the package there are included some USB Type-C headphones that are just Huawei headphones, nothing special. I wanted to see a little bit more high-end headphones here, but yeah. And the last thing in the package is the super fast charger. It is a 40-watt thing that is going to charge this 4200 milliamps battery really fast. First of all, I turned on the phone, and in this moment I realized that something is not as a regular one, and I figure out what is it. This is because of the 90 Hz refresh rate of the screen. I know there are many phones with 120 and more, but it is a step up for Huawei, and I'm not judging them that they haven't put something like 120 Hz in here, but 90 Hz. The 90 Hz also feels really nice. And if you wonder if there is a difference, and there is a big difference actually between the 60 Hz and the 90 Hz, there is definitely a noticeable difference in working with the phone. The screen is 6.58-inch OLED panel that is reproducing really nice colors. The resolution is 2640 by 1200, something like this. This is not a 1440p. The colors are good. The screen is really nice from what I see. I installed YouTube Vanced because you don't have GMS. You cannot access YouTube if you're not using YouTube Vanced or you're not using the browser. And I watched some of my videos to know how the colors are, because guys, you know, I have been editing the videos, I have been color grading them, and I really know what I should see in the video, and to be honest, 90% happy with the result from the screen. The other thing that I tried right after I cloned my old phone to this one was to play some games. I played Call of Duty, and to be honest, everything is working absolutely great. On the 90 Hz refresh rate screen, everything looks perfect, and the hardware. Here you have the latest Kirin 990 7nm processor, and the phone is also 5G. You have 8 GB of RAM, should be pretty enough for multitasking, and 256 gigs of internal storage for your files. And I think that spec-wise, this phone is pretty nice. And here we come to the main highlight of the P40 Pro. This is its camera. I really haven't tested the camera because I didn't have time. As you see, I'm just publishing the video. I have the phone from something like an hour, something like this. And from what I know, 50 megapixel main sensor with f-stop 1.9. This is a wide one. The other one is ultra wide 40 megapixel with f-stop 1.8, and you have also a telephoto sensor. This is the periscope technology that we have seen first in the P30 Pro. Now we see it here, 12 megapixel telephoto sensor with up to 5 times optical zoom, so 50 times hybrid zoom. Just going to test it out and see if it is actually worth it. It can film 4K in 60 frames per second. Also you have slow motion both in 720p and 1080p, and there is a difference in the frame rate, of course. The slowest that you can go on 1080p is 960 frames, and the slowest that you can go in 720p is like in the Mate 30 Pro 7680 frames. That is a photo. I'm going to make a separate video only for the camera to see how it performs. I'm going to shoot everything. I'm just waiting for the lockdown of the city to come down so we can finally get out, because, you know, we are working from our homes now. One of the main things that some people may not like is the front camera. The front camera actually is a dual one. It has a 3D sensor, so the face unlocking works absolutely flawless for now. So we'll see how it goes with the phone, we'll see how it will perform and how am I going to like it. Because, as you know, this one lacks GMS. You have here the app gallery from Huawei that you can find many of the apps there. If you can't find some of the apps, you can always download something like APK Pure and download them from there. And Also, you can clone your phone, but there are some things that I'm going to be missing, and I'm going to talk about them in a different video, in the final review, and there I will tell you what I like and what I don't like, because for now I really don't know what I don't like, because everything seems pretty good for the phone, but yeah, I've been using it for the past 30 minutes. This is the first impression video, guys. I think the phone is pretty nice. The camera is also very good, and mainly because this main sensor is so big. Here the megapixels actually doesn't matter that much. You can have 108 megapixels in other phones, but the thing that really affects the image quality is the size of the pixels and the size of the sensors, and here you have the biggest sensor. So thank you again for watching. If you liked the video, if it was helpful, smash that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel. You can share the video if you want, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.